Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Juan, I'm a yarn addict, hence the name Juan the Yarn Addict, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for stopping by to check out my video today. This is a yarn and crochet channel where we talk about all things yarn and all things crochet, so if that interests you, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button, and then of course hit that notification bell to stay updated with everything regarding me and my channel. I would so greatly appreciate it. But for today, my friends, I have a few things to cover with you guys, and so let me just give you some bullet points and then we'll get started. So first and foremost, I am going to be kicking off my Winter Stitch Mystery Crochet Along. Secondly, I have some yarn to share with you guys. And last but not least, I have Happy Mail. So let me just organize my table, get everything situated, and then we'll go from there. So I shall see you guys on the other side. 1 second. Okay, friends, so I am back. So first I want to introduce you guys to the Winter Stitch Mystery Crochet Along. This has been something that I've been brewing up in my head for the last few weeks, and I'm super excited to finally introduce you guys to it. I will tell you that the actual kickoff video is tomorrow. So tomorrow is where we will spin the wheel, we will do all the things. But for today, I just want to give you a rundown of some details so you know what's what going into that conversation. Okay, so the Winter Stitch Mystery Crochet Along has two sides to it. It has one side where it's a squares crochet along, and it has another side where it is a blanket crochet along. So you have the choice of going with one or the other or both. It's completely up to you what you would like to do at this point. Okay, so it will run for 6 weeks. It will start tomorrow, the 9th of January, and it will run until February the 19th. 6 full complete weeks, okay? So, if you decide to jump into the squares crochet along, those squares will be made 10 inches square with a border around each square that we make each and every week. Because I don't know about you, but one of the most frustrating things for me is joining squares of different stitches and making them look like they make sense. So to alleviate our frustrations, we are going to be putting the same border around every square so it's easier to join, okay? And again, as I mentioned, they will be 10-inch squares, and each week you will need to make 4 total squares to add up to the measurement. So you will receive 2 stitches. You can choose to make 4 of the same stitch or 2 and 2. It's completely up to you, okay? So it's going to be 4 10-inch squares, and at the end of 6 weeks, your blanket for that particular crochet along should measure approximately 50 inches wide by 62 inches long, okay? So there's that. The second side of the crochet along is the blanket crochet along. So we will start with the center, and as we spin for the stitches, every week we will have different stitches to add to our crochet along. So you'll have 2 stitches to add every week to the blanket crochet along. So again, you have the choice of going with one or the other or both. Now the measurement for the blanket crochet along will be approximately 62 inches square. So there's that, okay? I've been receiving questions about the mystery of it all. So everything that I presented so far doesn't really seem like a mystery, which is true. I mean, I have an outline, we're talking about it, it's all the things, right? So the mystery is this, my friends. I have no idea what our projects are actually going to look like. So most people who present a CAL or a MAL, a make-along, usually prepare in advance how everything is going to go. This time, my friends, we're spinning the wheel, we're getting the stitches, I'm going to create the tutorials live, and we're just going to go from there. And that's how this is going to happen. So I am in the same boat as you guys. I have no idea what the end result is going to look like. I made measurements based on approximate stitch sizes, and that's kind of where we're going with this. So I am super excited to do this. I am more than excited that there has been a great response to this, whether it be one side or the other or both, it doesn't matter. I'm super excited about this whole thing. And with Valentine's Day right around the corner, you have tons of options. So I mentioned on my live that this is a great opportunity for all of us to clean up our scraps, to just do the crochet along and add your scraps along the way. Or if you decide to not, do that, you can pick a color palette and run with that color palette. It's completely up to you. And for those of you guys who, need a last minute gift for Valentine's Day, this is the perfect opportunity to collect a color palette that kind of reminds you of Valentine's Day. And it would be a great accessory to whatever it is that you're planning on doing, or it could be a great gift. So there you have that. Okay. The kickoff video where we're going to be drawing for stitches, that will come January the 9th. Okay, so stay tuned for that video. It's going to be very important. I'll have all the stitch information and we're going to do the kickoff and all the things. Okay, so there's that. Let me place you guys on a brief pause and I will see you on the other side. Okay, friends, so I am back. I've taken the liberty of opening up the green bag, and inside that bag was yarns that I had won from a dib sale. So Dee's Creative Hands, she's a channel and a friend here on YouTube. She hosted a dib sale. So for those of you guys who don't know who Dee is over at Dee's Creative Hands and Crochet, she actually is a yarn dyer amongst many other things. She dyes these beautiful yarns, and so what happens is she showcases all of her work and everyone can come and see, and she lets everyone know that she's going to post a date and a time for the actual sale of these yarns. And then you show up, and then what happens is she pulls the yarns out of a container, and the first person who says dibs gets the sale. I know you just saw that, sorry. I won 3 of them. So, in that particular night that I attended the dib sale, she almost, I think she sold out of every single thing she showed, which was amazing. So, as I said, I won 3, and I'm super excited about the colorways that I have won in that dib sale. So, without further ado, I'm just going to show you these yarns. Okay? The first one, get a load of this. I mean, how can you not even? It's beautiful. So it is zebra worsted. It's 100% Highland wool, 218 yards at 100 gram hanks a piece. This is 436 total yards. Amazing. Love this for me, for us, for all the things. I am in love with this. It just pops. The color is just amazing in every way. You outdid yourself, Dee. Love this. Seriously. When I saw it, I'm like, it's mine. No one else touch it. It wasn't even out of the container yet. And I'm like, dibs. And I want it. So, the second one that I gave you a sneak peek on is this one here. Look at how beautiful this is. Are you even kidding me right now? It's giving me carrot, pumpkin situation with a mustard and like a deep brown. It's so beautiful. This here is Tweed DK. It's 19.5 microns, 100% superwash merino, 219 yards per hank, 100 grams per hank. It's just all the things that a person could want to get those fall vibes. It doesn't even have to be fall. You can rock this all year long if you wanted to. Love this for me. 438 total yards. This is great. Thank you, Dee, for well, you didn't let me win. I mean, thank you for hanging this up for me to dib. So, totally excited about that. I can't wait to do all the things with these yarns. And then last but not least, guys, I'm trying to get it all situated in my hand. Look at this. I mean, is this not designer type stuff? It's got the indigo and the purples into like the deep, dark navy, midnight blue, and those pops of very strong and fierce reds. It just has all the things that I want in this project, like idea I have in my head. And look at this. Just when you haven't seen enough, there's just another something, another pop of another situation of colors. So this one here is DK. It's also 19.5 microns, 100% superwash merino, 219 yards at 100 grams. Is that not beautiful or what? This is art, my friends. This is like a painting in a hank. And I am here for every single micron of it. These things, my friends, are smushy. It's like pillows on my ears and my face and all the things. It is so beautiful. Love it. For those of you guys who aren't aware, Dee is a friend of mine. So I popped up on her live, and it was supposed to be an interview. It was an interview. But then it quickly turned out into two friends hanging out. I mean, it's what it was. I mean, we just started talking, and before you know it, 2 hours plus passed, and we were still on this live, and everyone was like, what's happening? Even people in my Facebook group was like, we attended, but it was a very long one. And, you know, some people was also like, it was fun, we would have continued watching and all the things, but I'm like, you know what, that's a clear sign of somebody you click with. When time passes and you don't really realize that you spent that much time just shooting the breeze with that person, I mean, Dee is that person for me, you know, on YouTube. Like, I can literally shoot the breeze with her about every single thing, and before you know it, hours have passed. And there's a handful of people on YouTube that I'm like that with. She's one of those people, and I just thoroughly enjoy her company. She thoroughly enjoys my company. It's all the things. And the thing that I'm noticing about the people that I'm like sending you to, they're very different. I love that. Like, I like different. So, I mean, if you're unique and we click, and before you know it, I'm sending people, you know, to them, and, you know, so Dee, thank you so much. I mean, seriously, your work is amazing. I told you that. I think you're phenomenal with yarn dyeing. Yeah, it's all the things. And in the bag, guys, okay, this part I did not show because I was laughing so hard. She included this. All the things. It's a stitch journal. So I can record my makes and all the things. All the things. I just laughed for like 2 minutes straight. I had to like wait a second before turning it back on. So you totally outdid yourself. I love the yarns. I love the little surprise situation. Love that. So thank you so much, Dee. It's great, and I can't wait until the next dib sale. So if you haven't checked Dee out yet, just check out her channel. If she's your vibe, subscribe. That's literally all I have to say about that. So, okay. So now we're moving on to Happy Mail. Now, I've taken the liberty of opening this envelope. For some reason, lately, I pre-open envelopes just to make sure that I don't have any surprises. So this particular envelope comes to us from Russ. So Russ has a channel here on YouTube. It's called It's Raining Yarn. He also has an Etsy store with things in it. It's Raining Yarn. So I was put onto him by Jax. Many of you guys know who Jax is on the YouTube streets. So yeah, Creations by Jax is her channel name. Please check her out if you haven't already. She's all the things. She's got this bubbly, extroverted personality. She's very, yes, she's that breath of fresh air that even I need every now and then. So kudos to you, Jax, for giving us that. It's amazing, and I love it. So long story short, she purchased an advent box from Russ on his Etsy store. It's Raining Yarn. And those yarns are actually from Aberdeen's Wool up in Canada. I've mentioned that part like several times when I was doing my own box openings and things. So anyway, she was talking about it and how it was great and it had all the things in it. And I'm like, wait a minute, where is the link for this? Because I need to check this out. And before you know it, there was a group of us that was engaged in that conversation. And before you know it, I jumped in on that deal. Mishi jumped in on that deal. She's also a content creator here on YouTube. It's Missy's Crochet Nook. So I'll link her in the description box as well. She was in on that. And then Thriss and Stitches, she's also another yarn dyer and a creator, content creator here on YouTube. So anyway, the group of us just pounced on that deal. We all got a box, and all month long in December we were showcasing our hanks and all the things. Now this box ran from December 1st to January 1st. And I mean, there were gifts, there was hanks, I mean, Christmas gifts and New Year's gifts, and this is what the bag looks like. This was the New Year's gift. It was the bag to put everything in. So this is the name of his channel. It's the name of his Etsy store. It's all the things. Anyway, the entire month of December, we wound up with 75 hanks. And that's just the hanks. Like I mentioned, there was gifts. I mean, look at these scissors. These scissors, you know, it was part of the gift here. How beautiful is that? And then another gift was this row counter. I mean, look at how awesome that is. Just one of many things that was in that box, okay? Snacks and all the things. Anyway, all month long I was mentioning pink. And, you know, this was December. I hadn't turned the page yet. I was like, there was more pink and all this. Well, he watches my channel, and he watched me do that all month long. So one day he sends me a message and he says, I'm sending you Happy Mail. I'm like, okay. At first, I didn't realize who this was from, because the package actually came to my job. And the reason why it came to my job was because when I ordered my Advent box, not realizing, I wanted it to make it to its destination safely and quickly. So I'm always at work when I'm not at home doing this. So I had it shipped to my house, and that was the saved address that he had. So this arrived at my job, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Let me open this up and look. So anyway, this comes to you guys and me from him, okay? Anyway, inside of this envelope was a letter, and I'm going to read it to you. It says, Juan, I know this was not necessary, but I wanted to do this. This is a gift to you, and I hope it will bring you joy. Here are 7 minis around 140 yards. If you like, you can replace the pink hanks and use the pink hanks to make a hat or a cowl for a friend or a coworker. This way, you keep the New Year's promise to use pink, but it won't be in your new main project. One friend helping another friend. Thank you for the shout out. I really appreciate it. Your friend Russ. I've shouted him out on my channel a couple times throughout the month of December because I was blown away by this Advent box, and I really hope that he does this again. And if he does, I'm shouting him and his boxes out, because I think you guys should all at least try it if you're able to. It's a great experience. Russ, you're about to get a lot of orders. I'm just saying. It is so good. Even if they're all for me, like, I'm super excited. Anyway, inside this envelope are 7 hanks. And they're all the things, guys. I'm going to show them to you one by one. So we have this one. It's very vintage, right? Very muted colors. Beigey, lavender, rose. I'm here for it. He picked the perfect colors. Like, he knows my vibe. He watches enough of me to know what I like and what I just pass on. And look at this. Again, muted colors with huge pops of purple. Are you kidding me right now? Totally me. Love it. Next, another one. Look how amazing that is. I always talked about strong, vibrant colors. Beautiful. Love that. And look at this. yellow and gold with a strong pop of purple. And I mean, seriously, this is beautiful. Love that. And then look at this. This is so good. It's like mauve and like rose, and it's giving me, it's giving me all the things. I love this. Okay. I know I'm saying that about every hank, but he picked out the perfect hanks. What am I supposed to say? Look at this. What can I say to that? That's perfect. It's got pops of purple. It's got the muted colors in there. What is it's gray. It's pops of gray and like hunter green and like olive drab and brown. It's so good for so many reasons. So good. And then look at this one. Look at that. It's like shades of bluebell and like navy blue, and you have mauve. It's so good. He handpicked these because he knew exactly what my taste was. There you are. Love that. Russ, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Guys, check him and his channel out. It's great. I mean, he's the channel where if you got a project, like if you're trying to, pump out some work, put him on. Just let him talk. Let him do his thing. Work on your project. Look up, see the things, and then go back to your work. Let him talk. He's that for me. Like, I just put him on and I do my work, and I look up and I laugh. And then I go back to my work, and then I look up and then I go back to my work. He's that, like I said, he's that for me. Like, I have specific channels that I go to help me get my work done, and Russ is one of those people for me. Like, I just like that about him. So thank you, Russ. I'm going to link your channel, Russ, to my description box. Guys, check him out. If he's your vibe, subscribe. So there is that. Okay. So we covered that. Now, this next portion is a Happy Mail bag from Dee's Creative Hands. So Dee, I don't know what you did, but I'm going to have to prepare myself for this. So I'm going to place you guys on a brief pause, and then I will see you guys back on the other side. 1 second. Okay, friends, I am back. So sorry for that. Okay, so let's open up this Happy Mail here from Dee. I have no idea what's in this bag. No idea. Let me go ahead and cut it. Taped so perfectly. It's all right. Okay. Oh, I see a card. Okay. That was a moment. Oh, wow. Okay. First of all, it's just popping out with yarn. So there's a card. It says Juan and Wilma. Beautiful handwriting, Dee. I appreciate that. It says, "Oh, come let us adore him." That's so super nice. This Christmas season, may his love fill your heart with everlasting joy. Merry Christmas from our family to yours. Much love, Dee and Mark. Thank you so much, Dee and Mark. I appreciate that. Oh, guys, she named... Oh my God. Look at this yarn. Isn't that nice? She dyed this yarn and named it Juan's Dream. All the things. Juan's Dream has all the things. That's the name of this yarn. How super sweet is that? Oh my God, Dee. That is so cool. Thank you so much. What do you say to that? Wow. That is so cool. Juan's Dream. It has teals and purples and blues and hunter green. Look at all that. Hunter green, cerulean blue, violet, aubergine. It's got all the colors in this. Right in my wheelhouse. Love this. D. Wow. You didn't have to do that, D. The card would have been amazing. Like, thank you for the card. And then this. And then there's a bag in here inside of another bag. Look. There's a bag inside of another bag. Merry Christmas. Wow. Oh. Okay. We have some knitting needles, some hero knitting needles. Are you kidding me right now? D. I love that you guys are my biggest cheerleaders with this knitting thing because I am really trying hard here. Wow. Hero knitting needles. More hero knitting needles. And more hero knitting needles. This is so cool. These are all hero knitting needles. They're all heroes. Wow. This is so cool. Wow. So I have various sizes of needles here, which is great. I can practice casting on with different yarns and I don't have to frog them out, and it's so much, it's perfect. Thank you so much, Dave. Oh my God. Look at this. A bag of Hanks. This is super sweet, D. Look at that. She dyed this, by the way. Like I said, she's a dyer. She dyed this. Very citrusy lemon zest. It's giving me like Boca Raton or like it's Florida all the way. Florida summertime. Or like the Caribbean. Yeah, the Caribbean. Wow. Wow, look at that, man. That is so cool. And that is some strong blue. I'm loving this. This is so cool. I like this too. These actually would look pretty decent together, worked up. And then we have this green here, which is totally cool. No. Noro. Oh my stars. I don't own any Nora. This is the first, and it's pink. Talking about New Year, New Me, embrace the pink. That is super cool. Oh my goodness. And then there's this bag. What's in here? What? Look at all this stitch. She got me stitch markers, guys. Look. That. This is super cool. Wow. Like, what do you say to this? This is insane. I love this one. And look at this. Gorgeous. And then she's got this little bag for it all to go in. Wow. This is insane. Wow. There's more hanks in here. This here. Got this. And this here is Aldine Wools. The colorway is Dusk. 70% superwash merino, 20% kid mohair, 10% silk. Hand wash only, lay flat to dry. And there's 2 of them here. Wow. It's 120 yards, 100-gram hanks. This is some fancy yarn, and it's super soft. Wow. Thank you so much, Dee. And I believe this here is a hank of wool. It's some good wool right there. Yep. This is giving me, what is this, like a cornflower blue? It looks kind of gray, doesn't it? Maybe like a blue gray? It's 3 ounces. Super cool. And look at this. Look at that. 4 hanks of Audine wools. So that there is 47% Surrey alpaca, 38% alpaca wool, 15% non-superwash merino wool, DK weight, 231 yards, 211 meters, 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, hand wash delicate, dry flat. Wow. And they're suggesting 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, otherwise known as US letter I. That is insane. D. What do I say? Thank you so much. Obviously you say that. But man, this is absolutely insane. And then this, Juan's Dream, has all the things. Wow. May this be the beginning of something great, guys. Like, YouTube has created something in me there's this fire in me that was not there on day 1. And through the days, this fire has lit. And I am hitting the ground running, and this is motivation, this is inspiration, it's all the things. Dee, I really thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the things. What does one say to all that? Wow. Thank you. I really appreciate it. How do I finish this video after seeing all that? Anyway, that was my Happy Mail, and boy was that some Happy Mail, guys. Look at this bag. How amazing is this? This is so cool. Dee, you are amazing. I am so honored that you are my friend, even without all of this. You're so cool. You're so chill. You're open. You're not closed. You love having conversations. You're my vibe. Totally cool. Thank you so much. Yeah. Guys, I'm actually scheduled to pop up on her channel, and she's scheduled to pop up on mine. So if that's something you're interested in, stay tuned, because there are dates coming up where I will be on her channel. We're going to hang out and talk about all the things, and then she's going to come onto my channel and we're going to talk about all the things on my channel. So yes, my friends, that wraps up this video. If you enjoyed this, like I said in the beginning, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with all the things regarding me and my channel. So that's all there is for today, and until the next one, guys, take care. Bye-bye.